What is up, guys? It's Fishman Storm Ice here, back today doing a new video. And today we are doing what you guys suggested to me was top 10 wizard101 mounts. So one of the things I want to get off with before we get into the list is I don't have all of these mounts. Alright, so if I don't have them, I'm pretty sure like they're the most ones that most of you guys know. So yeah. So hopefully I don't hurt anyone's feelings or upset anyone when I say I don't have these mounts, because most of these mounts are in packs, which I'm not going to waste or gamble all my money to get, because that is what packs are, the gambles. Because you can either get something really good or it's something very bad. It's risking all of your money. And I just don't want to do that right now. I don't have the money to do that right now. So that's why I don't have all of these packs or all of these mounts. But yeah, without further ado, so yeah. So at our number 10 spot, we have all the crown mounts, specifically the ones that you get for crafting. Not that crown shop one that came with the Aqua updates, but no, the ones that you can craft with. I really like a lot of these mounts. Mostly the death one stands out to me. My myth one also stands out to me. I even used the myth one for my Dragon's Battle walkthrough, fun fact. And I just really enjoy the idea, and I really like how they done. Each squad had a craftable mount. It was cool, unique at the time, and I feel like they need to do something like this more often. Maybe something in a future update where each squad have its own craftable host mount or lion mount or whatever they want to call it. I feel like that would be cool too. But yes, I really do love these mounts. That's why it's our number 10. So at our number 9 spot, we have the Valiant Avenger, which this mount comes from the Valiant Art bundle. It's actually the most recent bundle, GameStop bundle at least, that has been introduced into the game. And by far, I would say this mount so far is the best mount they have released in 2017. But right now I'm filming this in June, so I'm pretty sure they're about to drop more mounts, because I think we're about to get a summer update here soon. But by far though, my favorite mount so far this year, and it is definitely worth checking it out. I feel like a lot of people will agree with me on this, but I had to put it at number 9 just because it's kind of a new amount, and I don't know if it will fit in well with any of these other mounts. So I just want to put Woof on the list just to be safe. So yes, the Valiant Avenger, if I mispronounced that, I'm sorry, is at your number 9 spot. So for your number 8 spot, this one kind of triggers me, I'm not gonna lie. And it is the Road Warriors mount. Now, for a fun fact of this one, I only have a one-day mount version of it, so I guess it's better than nothing, right? But here we go. This is the mount. The reason why this mount is actually really low on the list is because of a personal reason. I think this mount, by far, probably, a good mount. I really like the design of it. It reminds me of Ghost Rider, if you ever seen that movie with Nicolas Cage in it. It's not a good movie by any means necessarily, but I still liked it when I was a bit younger. But yeah, and the reason why this mount is actually at my number 8 spot, even how cool it looks, is because of, well, it's so hard to get. It's in a packs, and I feel like that hinders it a lot, is how hard it is to get. Because I wasted about, I would say, $30 to $40 just trying to get this mount for myself. Pepper mount obviously, and I didn't get it, and it kind of triggers me to this day. So that's why I would say it's at my number 8 spot. If I had the pepper mount version of it, oh yeah, it would be probably way higher. I think top 10 or top 5, excuse me. But yeah, so it kind of triggers me in that regard, and that's why it's kind of low on the. So at our number 7 spot, we have all these foot and rug mounts, and the reason why I'm including all of them is because sure, King's Eye has been using them more and more recently. I think like the school ones are like the prime example, and the ones in Mirage, which I'm actually rocking right now. I forget which one this was from Mirage, but there's some that were really cool, like the Celestian one, the Celestian rug, which is not in the Crown Shop anymore, I don't know why, and the Sculptor Palace one, which, in my opinion, those are the 2 best mounts to get for the rug mounts, so I would definitely try to go for those, but I do like the Mirage ones solely because they are for gold. You can get them for gold, you don't have to waste crowns on them. If you had to waste crowns, oh yeah, this would not be happening. But these guys were actually meant to be higher up on the list, but I looked at the list and I was like, they don't fit in well at that spot. So, fun fact, they didn't make it to that spot, they got lower on the list, so I know guys, okay? But I feel like they're being overused right now just a tiny bit because Kinzala keeps shoving down our throats, the Mirage, the school mounts, and I think there's one more. I forgot what it was, but yeah, so that's it. So for our number 6 spot, we have the Panther mounts. And I'm not including just one, I'm including all of them because I think all of them stick out in their own way. But the reason why I'm using this one is because it's actually the only one I have. And it goes for gold in the clown shop. It's actually one of the few mounts that do go for gold. Which is this Panther, there's 2 other Panthers that go for gold. There's one like it's a bit shaved. And then there's one that looked like that one lion from Lion King. And then we have the Black Panther mount and the Charity mount, which those are my 2 favorites, the Black Panther and the Charity mount. The Charity mount, I hopefully they'll bring back for a Throwback Thursday event, but I don't think they ever will. Because it was one of those mounts that not a lot of people have anymore, so in that way, it's rare and valuable. But I do like these mounts, and it's actually the only OG mounts that made it onto the list, so keep that out. But yes, that is why it's actually number 6. So at our number 5 spot, I actually don't have these mounts, but I know where you can get them from. So if you come in here, I'm in Provaz, River of Frozen Tears. You come in here, there's a boss named Omen, and he drops these mounts. He drops a lot of other cool mounts, like the Omen Rings, sure, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that one too. But he drops the Winter Wind Skates, and these are only mounts that I actually don't have that is droppable. So I'm sorry, I forgot about it. I forgot to farm about it, to at least try to get it. But it is really a huge pain, and you do need to be, I think, like max level 110 at least. So, yes, it is dropped here. I see a lot of people using it, and like, I like it. It looks cool. I really like it for the Christmas, even though it's like one of the only few gimmick mounts that I think I even like. But yeah, so that's why it is at my number 5 spot. So our number 4 spot goes to the Main Save mount, which the Main Save mount you can get by doing the House of Scales. There's a stone key boss, I believe it is, that drops this mount. And to me, I always wanted this mount when it came out, I think 3 or 4 years ago. And it always stuck out to me. Because one, look how relaxed my character looks. And 2, I don't know like what it is with this mount, I just really love it. And so that's kind of why I want to put this mount on the list. Just for my own reasons, is because I always wanted this mount. When I finally got the mount, I was so excited that I even used it for, I think, my Avalon walkthrough, I believe it was. So, yes, that's why the Mando Save mount is actually our number 4 spot. Believe it or not, there was actually supposed to be another mount that was going to take the spot, but it didn't make it onto the list, unfortunately. But, you know, this is kind of my own list, so, you know. You guys do not know how depressed I am when I say this, that I don't have this mount. I had this mount on my old account before it got banned, because, you know, shit happens. But the number 3 spot goes to the Ghost Pegasus mount, which is only for the Halloween events, which, to be honest, this is one of my favorite mounts in the entire game, and I don't have it. And I asked a lot of my friends if they have it so I could showcase it, and none of them have it, so it's just kind of down that rabbit hole. But I feel like all of you guys seen the mounts that I'm talking about. It's just like the little Ghost Pegasus. It's actually exactly like, here, I'll show you in the clown shop what it is. Where is it? Boom, what can I show you? Where is it? Okay, it's exactly like these 2 mounts right here. As soon as it loads in, I can show you. But it's just like a complete reskin of it, but I feel like that mount's actually done a lot better. If it could load in, that would be great, though, you know? Alright, there we go. But it's kind of like that, without the feathers, and, you know, it's kind of like more of a ghost, and yeah, I really like it, though, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like most of you guys seen it, so I don't know why I'm trying to explain it to you, but that is why it's at my number 3 spot, just because I really love the mount. And it's only here for Halloween, so I guess it makes it a bit more valuable, too, in that regard, but so our number 2 spot goes to Celestian Woof mount, which you get this mount by doing the Evergreen bundle, which you get from GameStop. I don't think it's in GameStop anymore, but this mount to me is always cool. But the reason why it's at my number 2 spot, because by far it's my favorite mount in the entire game, but I feel like everyone else overuses this mount and puts it in their number 1 spot. So of course I want to be different, but I also don't want to make myself look like I'm fucking just you know, just stealing their entire list. And you know, making it my own. Because I'm not. This is all the mounts that I like. But I feel like the reason why this is at number 2 is because, well, you know, it's $40 to waste on. But if you have that type of money, then sure, you know, it's cool and whatever. But also, a lot of people just put it at their number 1 spot too. So I want to put my number 1 spot because I feel like everyone else uses it. So yes, we had the Celestian Woof. Pretty cool, if you ask me. But yeah, that is the number 2 spot. Let's get into the honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention goes Omen Lanes. These wings are super cool. I'm not going to go into details about them, why I like them so much. But yeah, if you do have a bunch of golden keys and you have a bunch of time on your hands, definitely go farm for these bad boys because they are pretty cool. So second honorable mention goes to the dragons. That actually I lied early on in the list when I said during the, I think the Panther ones, where I was like, these are the only OG mounts that are going to be in the list. No, the dragons are too. There's only, I think, 2 that are like really stand out to me. Which is this one and the blue version of this one, which is pretty cool, and they're all for gold, so definitely go worth getting them out. But yeah. And the last honorable mention we have is the Pilot Robo, which, sure, it is a reskin, but that's why I'm just including it onto the list, because 1, it's a 2-person mount, and 2, it's a droppable mount that comes with a stone key. I believe it was a stone key boss in Safari that drops them. And he drops them pretty frequently. Like, I have 2 of these mounts now, so definitely worth you going and getting for yourself, because it is pretty cool. It has a little chest inside of it, which you can barely see, and a little flag right there, Part 101 flag. But yeah, so that's why it's on the list. Alright, so our number 1 spot is not the symbol wand or the stone symbol wand, but we are going to be putting the Bone Dragon mount at our number 1 spot. And the reason why I'm even putting the Bone Dragon at my number 1 spot, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be upset when I put it there, and also have the mounts, so I'm sorry. I try to get people to showcase it too. But the reason why I'm putting it onto the list is because, 1, I remember the first time this was introduced 6 years ago. Sure, you could say it's an OG mount now, but 6 years ago, it was probably, I think it was the first pack mount that you get from packs. I remember just getting it and getting lucky, and I was so excited, dude. And I was so ecstatic. And this was also one of the first ever mounts that really made me think, oh man, they're gonna actually do a lot with mounts. Because until then, we had like mounts like, let me show you the phone shop. But we had mounts like, let's see. We had mounts like this, you know, all over the clown shop. And then we got a few like this. But these weren't in the game either at the time. And, you know, the Bone Dragon mount was like the first one ever for me where I was like, oh man, you know, they're definitely going to do something with mounts now and make a huge profit off of it. So I think that's the reason why I put my Bone Dragon mount at number 1. Some people would disagree with me with that, and it's completely fine if you disagree with me because it's my own list. Make your own list down in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said just a moment ago, this is just my opinion. Feel free to make your own list down in the comment section down below. And also tell me what you want me to do next for this top 10. I have a few ideas in mind, but I'm kind of curious what you guys want me to do. And also, my last video, we got 13 likes. I'm going to try to get to 10 likes this time. 10 likes. We're able to stand it's just a bit, but I feel like I put a lot of work into this video, and I feel like I need some likes. Alright, come on, give me those likes, guys. But yes, so as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.